Welcome to Westways and what is our 20th anniversary of the conservation project to convert what was a very ordinary piece of grazing land and sometimes arable land into a wildlife reserve. We've got here around about 13 acres, and 5 acres we've put under a Forestry Commission grant for trees, and around about 7 or 8 acres is our wildflower meadow. And seeing change over the last 20 years has been amazing, but even more change over the last 2 years since we've had green hay from nearby Eades Meadow.
When we first bought the field, we were both working full-time in general practice, working weekends, and we wanted somewhere lovely to be. So there are a lot of changes, both seasonally and annually.
And I'd say that biodiversity which has occurred in fauna and in flora has been just absolutely amazing over the last 10 and 20 years.
The hedge that we have around the field, which was the agricultural part, is mostly hawthorn and sloe. By 18 years ago, 2 years ago, almost to the day, we bought 10 large round bales of green hay from Eades Meadow, the National Nature Reserve, which is only 2-3 miles away from us. And we organised a party to strew this green hay as soon as it arrived. We were warned that it would take 2 years to see any changes, and in fact that has proved absolutely true. So we are still learning, we are learning a lot. We're learning about what time the grass needs to be mown. Our local farmer very kindly does this for us, and then we follow on with sheep, which is what he's able to produce for us. They graze the aftermath, which has been between October and December. But this has really only been in the last 2 years. It's lovely to be able to look out of the window every morning, wonder what you're going to see.
And Eades Meadow is probably the obvious role model to try and achieve, but we realise that's going to take
probably 200 years.
Yeah, a long time. And we would have moved on at that time. But I think that's part of the whole process, and the understanding of nature is that if you are a manager, you're very much a temporary manager, and moving on and giving the reins to others.
Having stewardship of the land is very interesting, and we hope we've made a start for whoever buys this field or whoever manages this field when we've finished with it. But for now, we are loving it.